Bold, relentless, and unyielding, there's a player who stands out like no other. Edgar Davids, also known as the Pitbull. He wasn't just a player, but a symbol of sheer willpower on the football field. Hard-working, aggressive, and always up for a challenge, Davids was the epitome of grit and resilience. He defended like a lion and attacked with the ferocity of a hurricane. Simply put, he was unstoppable. Let's rewind the clock to March 13th, 1973, in the vibrant city of Paramaribo, the capital of Suriname. A future football legend was born, Edgar Stephen Davids. While still a toddler, Edgar and his father made the life-changing move to the Netherlands, settling in a bustling neighborhood north of Amsterdam, where football was more than just a game, it was a way of life. Among the streets and alleys, young Edgar began his journey, kicking a ball with friends and discovering his undying love for the beautiful game. Talented, robust, and quick on his feet during his younger years, he caught the eye of scouts from Ajax, the city's premier club. Despite doubts due to his relatively short stature, he persisted. His initial attempts to join Ajax were met with disappointment. However, in 1985, at the age of 12, Ajax finally welcomed him into their ranks as a youth player, donning their iconic red and white kit. Renowned for its top-notch training facilities, the Dutch club played a pivotal role in nurturing his talents and refining his skills. Standing out with his hard-working nature and unwavering determination, Davids showcased his abilities in midfield. After 6 years of dedication to the youth squad, he earned a promotion to the senior team at the age of 18. On September 6, 1991, he made his debut for the first team, contributing to their resounding 5-1 victory over RKC Waalwijk. Louis van Gaal kept choosing the teenager consistently throughout the season's start, and David managed to play in 13 games, scoring 2 goals while playing in midfield. Although the Dutch Giants finished second that season, they reached the UEFA Cup final, and David featured in 3 matches leading up to it. However, he was not picked for the crucial match against Torino. Despite this setback, Ajax outperformed the Italians over 2 legs on goal difference, securing their first UEFA Cup victory. Before the 1992-93 season kicked off, Ajax secured both the KNVB Cup and the Dutch Super Cup, marking the beginning of a triumphant era. Over the next 3 seasons, Edgar Davids emerged as a pivotal player, establishing himself as a regular starter. Despite his small stature, he transformed into a speedy and tenacious defensive midfielder, striking fear into opponents. Under the guidance of a talented coach, the young team from Amsterdam flourished, finding a winning formula. Davids occupied the left side of a formidable midfield diamond, complemented by experienced players like Frank Rijkaard and rising talents like Clarence Seedorf, while Jari Litmanen led the team's scoring charts. When Edgar received his call-up to the national team, it marked a pivotal moment in his career. Making his debut for the Netherlands on April 20th, 1994, against the Republic of Ireland, it was a dream come true. Meanwhile, Ajax ended their dry spell by clinching their 24th top-flight title, earning a spot in the prestigious Champions League. In their debut season, the Dutch newcomers flourished, topping their group undefeated and dominating Bayern Munich to reach the finals. Facing cup holders AC Milan in Vienna, Ajax stunned the Italians when 18-year-old Patrick Kluivert broke the deadlock within 5 minutes of the final whistle, securing victory. The 1995 Champions League marked Davids' first major trophy, inspiring Ajax to aim for more. They went on to claim the UEFA Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup, completing an international treble. Despite facing transfer losses, coach Van Gaal's squad secured back-to-back Eredivisie titles in 1995 and 1996, achieving a remarkable 3-peat. The defending champions breezed through the UEFA Champions League, facing Marcelo Lippi's Juventus in the final showdown. Despite a valiant effort, including a goal from Edgar Davids, the match ended in a draw, leading to a decisive penalty shootout. Davids' spot kick miss contributed to Juventus' 4-2 victory, solidifying his nickname the Pitbull, despite facing setbacks like expulsion from the 1996 European Championship. His journey continued with AC Milan, marred by injury and a turbulent dressing room, before a €5 million transfer to Juventus, marking a turning point in his career. When Edgar Davids joined Juventus, he found his stride alongside legends like Antonio Conte and Didier Deschamps. Under coach Lippi, Davids became a mainstay, helping secure the Super Cup and Scudetto. Despite a Champions League final loss, Davids' impact was undeniable. However, challenges arose in the 1997-98 season, with injuries plaguing key players and Davids struggling for form. With a change in management, Juventus faced turbulence, missing out on top European competition. Yet Davids' resilience shone through, earning him a spot in FIFA's team of the tournament. His journey faced a setback in 1999 due to vision issues, but Davids persisted, donning protective glasses as a trademark. Despite setbacks, Davids continued to excel, notably in Euro 2000, where he played a pivotal role for the Dutch team. As Juventus regrouped, they emerged as serial contenders, clinching consecutive Scudetti under Ancelotti's guidance. David was the driving force behind the team, known for his tough tackles to win back possession and ignite counterattacks. When Lippi returned to Turin in 2001, he sparked a revival for the old lady, making sensational signings with Zidane's transfer revenue. This liberated the Dutchman, leading to a stellar season where he even scored in consecutive winter matches. The Bianconeri carried this momentum into the 2002-03 campaign, becoming champions of Italy by March. In Europe, Juventus faced tough challenges against some of the best teams, but persevered to reach their first ever All-Italian Champions League final. The Pitbull, as Edgar Davids was affectionately called, had one of his strongest seasons yet, playing 15 European matches and contributing with a rare goal while tirelessly chasing down opponents. Lippi considered Davids his one-man engine room, relying on him to dictate the pace of play. In the 2003 final against his former club, Milan, Davids engaged in intense midfield battles with Gattuso. Despite a dull and defensive match that remained goalless, after 120 minutes, Davids didn't have to take a penalty this time due to a surprising substitution. The decisive penalty was converted by Milan's Ukrainian number 7, securing the trophy for the Rossoneri as Paolo Maldini lifted it high. In 2004, Juventus made a pivotal decision. They loaned out Edgar Davids to Barcelona. Davids, renowned for his tough tackles and unwavering determination, had already left his mark with 235 games for Juventus. His former teammate Frank Rijkaard was managing Barcelona at the time, but the team was struggling. However, Davids quickly became the driving force behind Barcelona's resurgence. With his arrival, the team found balance, transforming from overly aggressive to solid and unbeatable. From January to May of that year, Barcelona went undefeated, finishing as runners-up in La Liga. Many credit Davids' presence as the catalyst for Barcelona's subsequent success in both domestic and European competitions throughout the late 2000s. Despite impressing everyone, Edgar Davids' wage demands made it hard for his club to keep him. Consequently, he moved to Inter Milan for free in 2004. He captained the Dutch team during Euro 2004, where they were knocked out by Portugal. At Inter, Davids struggled to fit in under coach Roberto Mancini, leading to limited playing time. Although Inter won the Coppa Italia, Davids didn't feature much. Eventually, due to his lack of playing time, he relinquished the captaincy and retired from international duty before the 2006 World Cup. Initially, Inter officials considered terminating Edgar Davids' 3-year contract, but Tottenham Hotspur's interest changed the course. Davids signed with the London club in August 2005, a move seen as a downgrade with no guarantee of European football. Despite this, he enjoyed 2 lively years in the Premier League, featuring in 44 games and scoring 1 goal before returning to his parent club in January 2007. Back at Ajax, Davids, now 34, played a crucial role as captain, notably securing victory in the KNVB Cup final with a decisive penalty. However, his return was marred by a leg injury in the 2007, 0-8 pre-season, sidelining him for 3 months. Despite his contributions, Ajax didn't extend his contract, marking the end of his tenure with the Amsterdam Giants. Amid retirement rumours, Edgar Davids' journey took unexpected turns. After failed negotiations with Leicester City in 2009, he resurfaced a year later, signing for Crystal Palace on a pay-as-you-play deal. Despite only 7 appearances, Davids cherished the experience. 2 years later, he joined Barnet FC as player-coach, later assuming full technical leadership. He retired from football on December 28, 2013, after guiding Barnet. Despite short managerial stints in Holland and Portugal, Davids permanently retired in 2021. Edgar Davids, known as the Pitbull, was a standout midfielder renowned for his tactical prowess and technical brilliance. His 23-year career showcased exceptional stamina, a lethal left foot, and a penchant for spectacular goals. Despite occasional clashes with managers, Davids' leadership and power on the field were undeniable. He remains one of football's most recognisable and decorated figures, leaving an indelible mark on the game. Thanks for watching. Before you go, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below about Edgar Davids, the Pitbull known. Stay tuned for more football excitement.